So the time I got suspended in elementary school.
You got suspended from
I
elementary school? Lols, get wrecked. Oh yeah, I remember this.
No, of course you remember the story. You were directly involved in this story.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think I was in second grade.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in second grade. So how old was I? I was 7 years old. So then, obviously, when you're a little kid, you know, you're not the brightest,
Yeah.
not the most intelligent. And I was already a pretty bad kid at that point because.
Because of what? Say it.
Let's just say I had some pretty bad influences on a lot of people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So what you're trying to say is you're blaming me for all your troubles. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. You're the one saying it, and as long as you know, I'm just saying.
I knew what I was saying to you. Your 7-year-old brain couldn't comprehend what I was trying to say.
Yeah. So, and you're 5 years older than me, so you're 12 at the time.
That's right. Yeah. So that would be like middle school, right?
Sixth
grade,
grade,
middle school, something like that. Yeah, middle school. Yeah.
And I'm assuming you learned about freedom of speech in middle school.
Oh yeah.
The more I think about it, the more these things add up, right? It's like, so you learn about freedom of speech, and you learned that, you know, you could call a president, because you know how American law work, right? The freedom of speech was First Amendment.
Yeah, so you can criticize the president.
You can criticize the government, and you won't get any flack for it, right?
Yeah.
So you learned that, and you were telling, I think, Jijia, you're like, oh, did you know you can say, the current president at the time was Obama, right? Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the exact phrase, but you're like, did you know you can say Obama ducks Ricks? Think about the rise. Just think about the rise for that. Right?
I don't remember, but you know, at that point, I think I was trying to make a point that you can criticize the president. I'm not saying you should.
Not saying you should. Yeah, exactly.
But
7-year-old me failed to realize that one crucial part where yes, you could criticize the president, but should you? And is it okay? And if you were to criticize the president, is it even constructive criticism?
That's true. I mean, we're kids at the time, right?
Yeah. I've long past I don't. This is just a funny story to me now, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so you were telling Jija how you can criticize the president and you can say certain things. You know, duck Rick, Obama ducks Rick.
Yeah.
just think about that word, right?
Yeah.
Those two words.
Yeah.
And then my intelligent self, 7 years old, overheard that conversation, and I went to my friends at school. Hey, did you know you could say that Obama ducks Ricks and you won't get in trouble for it? And there's this girl. I remember this girl. I thought she was a friend. And she was like, she didn't even acknowledge me. She just walked straight to the yard duty and was like, teacher said this, and the yardie walked in and was like, hey, come with me to the principal's office. And I was like, oh my god, I got betrayed by one of my closest friends. Yeah. So then I went to the principal's office, and then they were like trying to have me explain, like, oh, where did you learn that? How do you, like, who taught you that? Whatever, right?
You called me out, right?
And then I was like, so when you get in trouble as a little kid, you're gonna find the easiest point of escape as you possibly can. I'm sure everyone can relate to this, but it's like, my brother told me.
And then I got in trouble. All I remember is that I got in trouble, and I yelled at you because you were so
exactly. Because I was so stupid. I threw him under the bus because
that's all I remember.
I wanted to get out of the situation as fast as possible. I wanted to shift all the blame from me to another person. That's all was my intention.
Yeah, I remember my mom was yelling at me, and I was yelling at you because I think I was defending myself because I was being yelled at, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you would have shifted the blame back to me because this guy he's the one who said it. I didn't say anything. Why am I getting in trouble?
Exactly. I'm not the dumb one shouting it out in public.
Yeah. And if you were to look at this logically, right? Obviously, the fault lies with me. I'm more than happy to accept that.
Because I was trying to make a point. I remember I was just trying to make a point that was pretty. I wasn't saying that Obama, whatever. Yeah. Because I didn't even believe in that. I was just trying to make the point that you could do that. Not that you should. Yeah. And you took it to one next level. And when I remember this specific though. When you got in trouble, when you came back, I was like, oh my god, this dude is so dumb. He actually went and actually did that. Yeah. Oh my god, Joe. That's what I thought.
Honestly, if I had switched position, I would not think so. But like, so funny. Back to when I was in the principal's office, right?
Yeah.
So there was 2 teachers there. Okay. I don't know why they were there, but I was in the principal's office and the 2 teachers there. Both of them were your teachers.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was Mr. the white guy.
Oh, him. The base. I remember him. Yeah. He's not Fernando. Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Mr. was there.
How did they both end up being there? Like, I actually don't know this part.
I don't know. So they called me into the office and they called Baba in. I remember specifically they called Baba in.
Okay.
And Baba was there, and I was a 7-year-old kid trying to explain what I said. Here's the thing. This whole time I didn't know what I said was wrong, right? Like, I didn't even know what those words even meant. Yeah. Like they like, if that makes any sense. Like those string of words didn't mean anything to me.
So are you sure? Like even this you would have known. Huh? Even that you would have known was like not necessarily a good thing. Did you at least know that?
I think I did have an intuition of that it wasn't the correct thing to say, but I didn't know exactly why it was wrong. I think that's my answer. Yeah. Anyways, so I'll just explain what I was saying, and they're like, "Oh, where'd you learn it from?" I was like, "I learned it from my older brother." Yeah. And then I forgot his name, Mr. the white guy. Yeah. Was like, "Oh, such a good kid. He would never say something like that. And I was like, oh my god, this guy does not. No, I didn't think that, but I was just like, it's not as good as you think it is. And then I got suspended from school, I think. Did I get suspended?
Both of them were there. They both vouched for me, huh?
Mr. King was more quiet. Miss was more defending you, and then Mr. King was like, I already know whoever messed up is okay. No, I don't know what he was going through his head at the time, but he didn't defend you as hard. Maybe because he thought he didn't need to, because the other teacher was defending you.
I see.
He was like, he already said all the point that I was gonna make, so I don't need to say him.
That's
he's
true.
more reserved.
Yeah.
I really like Mr. He was really nice.
Was he actually one of your teachers back in the day? I don't remember.
We moved before I got to 6th grade in whatever that school.
Yeah.
So I got suspended from elementary school. That was the most wild suspension. I didn't even understand my suspension. That was the worst part, in my opinion.